Do you remember the declarations of I am homosexuals made by two porn stars Anthony Ward and Denise Ho?
我唔係同志，但係我係一個同性戀者，我係一個基佬。
我覺得我有一個義務，有呢個責任，為愛去爭取而企出嚟，為更多嘅包容、更多嘅和平去企出嚟。喺呢一度，我好想好驕傲咁樣同大家講一聲，我係同志。
What is your feeling? For me, I feel really shocked. How come they are so brave to stand up publicly and loudly amidst their non-mainstream sexual orientation, especially in Hong Kong with traditional Chinese culture? In fact, non-mainstream sexual orientations is regarded as deviance by most traditional Hong Kong citizens. If there are two men or women working hand on hand on the streets, they must become the focus of attention with the scope of breach of morality. But rubber ridicule is not only the things that homosexuals or bisexuals face in daily life. According to a survey results made by Women Collections of Hong Kong SAR in 2010, citizens with non-mainstream sexual orientation will suffer from rubber ridicule, teasing, press surveys, unreasonable work assignments, and sexual harassment in Hong Kong. Also, the discrimination is getting worse year by year, which increased from 39% in 2005 to 53% in 2010. Although 0.9% victims made a complaint through the Equal Opportunities Commission, but over these cases didn't have any responses, as there is no legislation system in Hong Kong to deal with the unequal treatment. Is it wrong to insist in our real sexual orientation? The answer is definitely not. But why people with non-mainstream sexual orientations in Hong Kong have to suffer from discrimination? It is totally unfair and unreasonable. However, the powers of victims is too weak, and they can't eliminate ordinary people's misinterpretations by themselves only. So, the government should stand out and take action right now to protect this group by legalizing sexual orientation discrimination ordinance and implementing sex education at school and for all public. SODOs aims at safeguarding equal opportunities and basic rights of different sexual orientation, including heterosexuality, homosexuality, and bisexuality. The ordinance clearly states the protection areas such as employment, education, lending, offering private and public service, goods and facilities in order to protect different sexual orientation to be treated equally. Nevertheless, there is a problem. Although the ordinance possesses malicious functions to prohibit discrimination, some people will try to behave legally to avoid violating the ordinance, while they don't respect and accept non-mainstream sexual orientation from the inside. So, only implementing SODO is insufficient to solve the misinterpretation comprehensively. We need sex education to teach citizens with fair and objective attitudes to a non-mainstream sexual orientation. There are two parts in education, which are representatively implementing sex education at school and promoting love and respect message for all public. At school, the sex education should include the teaching materials with the issues of homosexuality and bisexuality. By discussing non-mainstream sexual orientations on lessons, it helps to cultivate students with fair and objective attitude to respect different sexual orientations in the earliest stage. And the second part of education is promoting love and respect message for the public. There are four ways to promote the message. Firstly, the government can launch a series of TV commercials to educate the public how to respect homosexual or bisexual in daily life. Secondly, it can invite homosexual posters as ambassadors to promote the message. Firstly, it can cooperate with homosexual or bisexual groups, for example, Rainbow of Hong Kong, Gay Harmony, to hold workshops, exhibitions, and public forums in order to eliminate public misinterpretations of non-mainstream sexual orientation. The last one is the government can also sponsor Hong Kong Pride Parade in each year to support people with different sexual orientation to dare to love. No matter what is your sexual orientation belong to, everyone has the rights and freedoms to love. But the rights on love needs support and protection. How the government should support and protect our rights to love? The only way is to legalize SODO and implement sex education.